Hello, my name is Kelly McCown. I'm a teacher, author, and owner of Teaching Math and More LLC. Today on the Teaching Math and More channel, we are talking about what's a flipped classroom, the 5 components of a flipped classroom, and what the benefits really are. The purpose of this video is to help you, the math teacher, discern what strategies you can apply to your own classroom for higher student learning gains. This video is part 3 of our video series, What's Co-Teaching? Using a flipped classroom can be an option for teachers who don't have a second teacher in their classroom to co-teach with. The flipped classroom is an instructional strategy and a type of hybrid learning whose purpose is to increase student engagement and learning gains. In the flipped classroom model, the computer acts as the co-teacher while the main teacher is supporting and instructing students in the classroom setting. Students are to watch videos or read lessons at home and work on live problem solving during class time activities. This learning style turns traditional learning upside down. The activities that were once considered homework are now done in the classroom, and vice versa. With a flipped classroom, students watch video lessons and carry out research at home while actively engaging concepts in the classroom with the teacher's guidance. Now let's look at 5 components that make up a flipped classroom. The flipped classroom model consists of various components. Before you begin a flipped classroom, you need to have these 5 components. The first being an online classroom platform like Google Classroom or another password-protected LMS platform. This is where students will go to see the videos, slideshows, and information about the math concepts. Pros, it's a central place for the students to learn how to use and get access to learning. Cons, it's online and they may not have access at home if they don't have a computer at home. The flipped classroom component number 2, digital slideshows. This is where you create digital slideshows to show and share with students to learn math concepts on their own. These can be uploaded to your digital classroom. The pros are that it provides extra support for student learning. The cons are that it takes time to create these slideshows for students to read and learn from. The flipped classroom component number 3, video collection. How will your students receive their math instruction? Well, you can create video lessons for them to watch in your online classroom, or you can outsource and find videos that are already done for you. Teaching Math and More has a growing library of videos on our website. Find the link to our video collection in the comments below this video. The flipped classroom component number 4 is in-class activities. You can alter the in-class activities as required to better engage the students. It also lets you ensure that students actually have completed the out-of-class activities assigned to them. Students complete activities and projects in class with support from the teacher. Pros are that activities can be graded or checked for accuracy in class and provide immediate feedback from the teacher. Cons are that students can't take it home or have extended time at home with their assignments. The flipped classroom component number 5, assessing and evaluating students. Test your students' knowledge after they've finished learning math concepts in your classroom with an online assessment. The pros to online assessments are that they are self-graded with immediate feedback to the students. The cons, though, to online assessments are that students could cheat if their assessments are done outside of the classroom. Some of the benefits of a flipped classroom are it's flexible, creates an interactive learning environment where the educator or teacher can spend some more time guiding students by answering their queries, helping them solve a problem, or clarifying any confusion they have regarding math. Students can also learn at their own pace, and it allows students to take a more active role in their learning rather than being passive listeners. Students can take responsibility for their learning, helps retain the focus and attention of the students during the entire lesson. This paves the way for deeper learning for students, processing and reflecting on the new information and concepts on their own. Students learn rather than encounter the material in class, and there are more opportunities for higher level learning. So it does not waste time transferring the information to the students when the information is available to them in online format via videos or slideshows. Instructors can work more closely with students and get to know students better and provide assistance in class. How can you apply this to your own classroom? Well, the flipped model eliminates daily teaching of math lessons, so you don't need to plan for teaching math lessons anymore. You can just give students their video lessons to watch and have them learn the math concepts on their own. There's also no homework, so homework is now all classwork, and classwork is done with the teacher monitoring the classroom and providing support when needed per student. The classwork is done in class and graded in class. You can take it as a formal grade if you wish, or just grade for accuracy. There is a solution to the problem of how to co-teach. Try co-teaching some of these flipped classroom strategies in your classroom. If you don't have a physical second teacher in your classroom, but you have access to computers, then you can plan for increased student learning gains and performance when you use these techniques. Grab the guide to math co-teaching notes for this series today. It's a 5-part video series about how to co-teach math lessons in your classroom. Each quick 6-minute video will give you tips, strategies, and resources to develop a co-teaching plan for your classroom. Learn how to use flipped classroom techniques, math video lessons, and more. Included are the video notes, math mastery poster, foldable notes, and more. Get clear on how to help your students with the best practices for math co-teaching. For more information about the Math Co-Teaching video series, be sure to check out the description of this video. Thank you for subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you next week for part 4 of the Math Co-Teaching series.